Field reports from the strange. This is Obscura Bureau.
Hello everyone. Today we will discuss an incident that occurred in my private group. In this group, at 3 p.m. yesterday, Ho Van Trung shared a post about the event of Speed coming to Vietnam, as you all can see. Before delving into the post, I want to share first that personally, I am not a fan of Speed, not because I hate him, okay? We can like someone's actions without liking them, and vice versa. We may not like their actions but still be neutral towards them, right? Personally, I'm not a fan of Speed because he creates quite noisy energy, while I am someone who prefers calm and quiet. T resonate with the energy he emits, so I. And yesterday or the day before, Speed came to Vietnam. His visit here is completely normal as he is a tourist wanting to explore Vietnamese culture. TV special if not for some negative images and that. First is the incident when Speed was on Nguyen Hue Walking Street. Someone raised the rental price from 30,000 minus 50,000 Vietnamese dons per hour straight to 1 million Vietnamese dons. Of course, the boy agreed to pay, or more accurately, was forced to pay. After learning about it, the Vietnamese War Police, District 1, quickly investigated and summoned the two related men to the station on the night of September 14. Through investigation, the authorities identified E.P. Kine, 23 years old, residing in District 4, as the one directly. The other person is M.H., 53 years old, residing in District 1, only played the role of interpreter, unclear. The Vietnamese War Police issued an administrative penalty decision against M.H. for illegally using urban roads, sidewalks for electric vehicle rental services and trading goods of unknown origin with a total fine of 10 million Viet. M.H. had his vehicle confiscated and was forced to commit not to reoffend. Mr. Le Trong Hien Hoa, Deputy Director of Ho Chi Minh City Department of Tourism, said the unit has sent an apology to I Show Speed and appreciated the authorities' quick handling. The Ben Nay Ward Police issued an administrative penalty decision against M.H. for the violations and forced him to commit not to reoffend. The Department of Tourism also warned about solicitation and overcharging and committed to strengthening preventive measures of tourism. After working with the authorities, the two related individuals realized their mistake and went to the hotel where Show Speed was staying to apologize. The representative of I Show Speed accepted the apology, received the money back, and thanked the authorities for handling the matter. This is information from Vietnamese newspapers, but here we didn't know that. And below, you can see some scattered comments. On behalf of the Vietnamese people, I want to apologize for their actions. Almost all the audience in this event were children or TikTokers, wanting to do anything to meet Speed. Even in the worst possible ways. Yes. As a Vietnamese person, I am very sorry for all the bad actions and words. T know how to cool down, so let. T know how to cool down, this is for Speed. You can see around the boy are a bunch of other kids. And what can we say about kids like this? At home, they're very well behaved, right? Young, they don't. Sorry for the actions of these kids, why? Because they want to be on TV? Or are they not educated? I think this, to be honest. When you were young, when you saw a big TV camera, reporters doing a report, Did you want to jump into the lens to show off? I think at a young age, it's hard for them to have mature thinking. Really, very hard. It's hard for any child to have calm, composed thinking and handle problems without bothering others. Very hard. But that doesn't mean we deny all parental responsibility in this matter. I find it a bit confusing to see a group of kids like this, and I don't know. For example, if I were a father, if my child rushed into such a crowd, would I worry? What if they get trampled? What if they get hit? What happens then? I just advise lightly like that. I'm not here to blame or point fingers at parents. But personally, if I saw my child in there, I would pull them out. That's the part about Speed. In a post by someone in the group, there are some comments as follows. Generally, the issue of haggling often involves genuine good. They've seen it in streams from other countries too because Speed. That's why his fans are like that. Personally, I think birds of a feather flock. Watch Speed. Because I prefer calm, deep energy, while Speed is loud. And that makes me not participate. As fans are people who like his loudness, and that's very noisy. As everyone can see. What to say about those hits? Even the staff accompanying them don't. Then in the museum, people also don't know. Boring. Well, it's all like that. You guys know English. I don't think. Not knowing English is actually correct. Sam has a YouTube channel claiming to have big influence in Vietnam. Should understand that he's humorous, his fans are too, so the content on the channel has no influential value to Vietnam. That's it, Don. No need to cry on behalf of the government, man. Nothing important. Making a big deal out. I'm not a fan, but you guys think fans must know their English. Then if I'm a fan of Yuan Makami, would Amy know Japanese? Why wait until this incident when Vietnam's bad reputation has been spreading before? Bro working in tourism? Have you met ingredient tourists? Bro acts like Speed is less than a head of state. The chicken thigh he bit, he offered it to eat still delicious even though he said he already ate it. English is taught from grade 3 to grade 12 at Vietnam University, but finding someone in that zombie crowd won. But who can blame when he knows formally trained in tourism? At places called the face of the city. English is also stammering. What era has cases like my relatives? Really awkward. Know what? What era has these cases? In the past, K-pop fans have all grown. This era has these streamers. Our Vietnam. Our Vietnam is famous. Reputation. Rarely. Okay, we're famous. Rarely when they come. Each time they come to this Speed guy has basically been annoying. So fans or kids are also annoying. Unlike when Hollywood or the Korean running man came over. Also freely walking in the middle of the road. Then his fans following him are still very clouds at each level will meet winds of Allah. Then, I think reading up to here is enough to comment. As for my personal opinion about this, if the kids are young, we should let it go. But I don't know if this Speed guy will talk to other people and say what about Vietnam. That's because I don't. This Speed guy, when you go back, you tell him, Vietnam is crowded like dogs. That would be very bad. But if Speed goes back and says, here is 200 years of history. Wearing dragon robes, very cool. There's, 8.1 floors. That's a different story. We can't know what Speed will say. That's what. Of course, clouds at each level meet winds at that level. Speed's fans like this. Looking at it, I feel annoyed. But we should also ask a question. Do we evaluate children by their childish awareness or how? As for me, I've already said, if I was a parent of these kids, I would have pulled them out long ago. As for what these kids are like, I don't know. Honestly speaking, I'm also a bit sad. Really. Because our national image is represented by scams, overcharging, and a bunch of kids. Chaotic, noisy like this. In his streaming, he hears how I refer to the third person. I, you, we, he. That's not that I hate someone, so I say. That's not that I hate someone, so I say. That's not that I hate someone, so I say. After watching this live stream, I'm really happy because I see Steve being chased away by the young. We deserve it. And I'm very sorry about the extremely painful experience in Vietnam. I am Vietnamese. This stream really lowered my admiration, and maybe I will apologize to Steve on behalf because of the painful experience we went through. Young Vietnamese people. T understand or Don. I also want to learn English. 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 Therefore, we need to understand this issue specifically. And I think perhaps some people will need my opinion, or want to know my feelings that I've already shared. Anyway, our image in the eyes of the world has also been recorded like this. Perhaps in the near future, things will be different. Or maybe the boy will return with a different image. But currently, many people have already had to. I feel a bit sad. Just simply like that. Okay? How about you? What do you think about the sneaking event in Vietnam and feel about the situation like this? Let me know in the comment section below. Additionally, I also really hope you can join the group, In Fitness, which is a group I built to share about training together. As in the clip I just posted on this channel, I also had a training session the other day, on Saturday. The clip you just watched on the channel yesterday was filmed on Thursday. And I tried to maintain a daily training schedule with about diligence between shifts each day to be able to achieve a calorie deficit. I really hope you can support me and support this group by joining. About 600 members this week. Really? I think we popped it off from earlier until now, and I really hope you support me by joining the group and leaving comments in the comment section below. Okay, thank you everyone for listening and see you next time. Goodbye. Subscribe to the DNBO channel.
If the report helped, subscribe and open the next case.